huh? With the current situation of many companies laying off employees across the world, I've been thinking of ways that I could help people who are looking for their next career opportunity. So, whether you're a recent graduate or someone who's looking for their next career opportunity, these videos are made specially for you. I came into recruitment quite by an accident when someone recommended it to me, and I realized that many of us end up in our professions merely because someone recommended it to us. So I want to be that friend to you and take you through different unbeaten career paths and introduce you to different successful careers. Today, I have with me one of my favorite recruitment professionals, Alexandra Tobias. She is from Romania and currently works with me at Visage.jobs. She's an exceptional manager and has helped create one of the best working environments at Visage. So without waiting any further, let's hear from Alexandra about her career path. Hi Alex, thank you so much for joining me and sharing your story with us. Can you tell us a bit about yourself and what you currently do?
Thank you so much for having me and for the nice introduction. It is really a pleasure to join you in this new project you have. So yes, I'm glad to share with your community a little bit more about what I do at the moment. So I work for a startup company that it's related to crowdsourcing and AI technology. And at the moment, I'm leading a community of freelancers, of sourcers and recruiters. At the moment, there are around 400 people that we get in touch with. And on top of that, I have a remote team of sourcers and recruiters that I coordinate. And basically, yeah, my role is managing this team and making sure we are delivering the right performance and the right quality to our clients.
That's interesting. I'm very lucky to be part of the team that Alex manages, and I always say that Visage is one of the best places to work at, and it is because of the people that work here. I'm curious to know the answer to my next question from you. How did you end up in this field?
A similar story. So I never knew I would be good in recruitment, or I would be a good recruiter or a good sourcer. I just ended up doing it. And I can tell you a little bit more on how I ended up doing it. So I was 25 years old when I decided to leave my hometown and do an internship in Germany. I worked there for 1 year in an IT company. It was a small startup. So I had to do different tasks, right? This manager of mine wanted to give me different tasks from different areas to see where or what am I good at. So I tried design, I tried testing, I tried administrative, organizing events, but also recruitment. So I was supposed to find other interns like me just to come to Germany and do an internship. So I was recruiting developers, like I was doing IT recruitment for the first time. I was doing interviews, helping these helping these developers come to Germany, have their papers ready because everyone was coming from abroad. So this was how I ended up in recruitment, to be honest, just like that.
Oh wow, your internship sounds amazing. So anyone out there who gets an opportunity for such an internship, go for it. And my next question is, who should think about getting into the recruitment profession? Who would be a right fit for this role?
I think this could be people that are also good in sales could be good recruiters because you need to sell a job. People who are very good with researching and they love understanding and reading things and finding about new technology. So what I loved when I was just doing recruitment, I loved that I could understand what other people do. So just, what a fire alarm technician does, what a developer does, what a DevOps does, what a facility manager does. So it was very, very interesting for me to, really understand the nature of the job. And then that's how I could propose this opportunity to people, because you need to match jobs with people. So I think anyone could get into recruitment, to be honest. Just you need to be comfortable working with people and helping others, finding jobs, and helping hiring managers to find the right candidates. People who are good communicators, people who can deal with stress, because this comes with stress as well. You need it, the hiring managers need the candidates today, right? They miss someone in their team, like they have like low personnel, and they need the person ASAP. So you need to adapt very quickly to their needs. And I think people who are also, who think outside of, who go out of their comfort zone, because sometimes you need to be very creative. You need to go to job fairs. You need to recruit people in your free time. I remember I was doing this a lot. I was recruiting in Bucharest, Czech speakers, Czech and very difficult languages, right? So not everyone in Romania knows all of these languages. So I was, getting to join Facebook groups where these speakers would be like German speakers, Czech speakers, or I would talk to people outside of working, saying what I do, and then ask them what they do, and then trying to match them to a job that I have. So it's also about networking.
Yeah, definitely. And as you know, that I have been in the recruitment profession as well. So what I believe is that someone who loves talking to people should actually get into this career path. Because if you love talking to people, there's no other job where you will get an opportunity to talk to people from across the globe, from different nationalities. So it's amazing. It's an amazing job, and go for it. What is the most inspiring aspect of your work for you, and what energizes you?
Back when I was just doing recruitment, I was very happy to help. Like whenever someone was getting a job and they were happy about it, my colleagues were happy because they were getting their team bigger, or I was really happy to help. So that was really inspiring. And I still have people today that come to me and say, because of you, I have this job, or because you encouraged me, I'm here today. So it really makes me be happy when I see that I can contribute to people's careers, right?
Totally agree with you. These are some of the most energizing aspects of this work. You said before that you were on a different career path, and your educational background is actually in PR and communications. So, do you believe at all that to get successful in this career, you need a degree in HR or recruitment side of a diploma? Or do you believe that person who doesn't have any connection to recruitment can also succeed in this career?
As you've seen my example, your example, but I've noticed a lot of my colleagues were coming from the faculty of psychology. So they were studying human resources in the university as well. So yeah, you might have like the basis or understanding personalities from your university, but no, I don't think you need to have a specific education. And yeah, it depends. Like each country has their own specialties and what type of professions you get after universities. In my situation in Romania, I have to say, like a lot of my friends, a lot of the people around me, same age as I, don't are not really doing what they've studied. So they just did the university because there was a pressure from the family, like you have to have higher education. But we do lack in my country, we do lack different professions, right? Because our generations were so focused on doing university, and we lack the other professions, right? I don't know, technicians or constructions. And I do like the way that other countries have this, like the educational system is better structured, so people can choose their profession differently. In our case, it was just a trend. Everyone should be going to the university, and you were not encouraged to choose necessarily a other profession that didn't have to do with higher education, like being a hairdresser or other skills.
I think it's true for all countries. Our education system is basically lacking in career guidance, and this is the whole point of these videos. We want to guide people to select their career path, and I really hope that it does. So, what is the entry level pay for this work? And if someone does good works, how far can they go and how much can they make?
It's a tough question. I have not studied the, payment in this. It depends, of course, in every country, there are different salaries. But I remember my story. As I told you, I started as a sourcer working for a multinational company. I moved from my hometown city to the capital of Romania, and I started working there. The salary wasn't great, to be honest. I was still getting some help from home, but I knew that I have to do this job it was an entry-level job. They were teaching me how, they trained me, they gave me a certification, they really showed me how to start doing sourcing, how to build Boolean strings, what is a Boolean string. So I learned a lot, and of course I was okay to be in a lower salary until I grow and I build experience. So that's what happened, thanks to this job and the job in Germany I told you about. I managed then, after being a sourcer, to be in-house recruiter with a better pay, and every job, of course, was with better pay since then. And at the moment I am managing a team, as I said, so there is career growth. You could either go into, I have colleagues that moved from being recruiters, they have moved into HR business partner side. I have colleagues who have moved into assessments for different type of jobs, so very specific jobs. Or I have colleagues who have grown into team leaders or managers. So yeah, there is definitely career growth.
And my last question for you for the day is that what tips would you like to share with anyone who's seriously thinking of getting into the recruitment profession?
A good start could be a sourcing job. Start with sourcing and understand how searching for candidates works, and then move to the next level, which is being a recruiter and start interviewing people. So that's how I started. That's why I recommend this. But also there are a lot of groups out there about recruitment. So Facebook groups, YouTube channels. I do want to recommend one influencer in this area. I do have his book here. His name is Ian Tegze. Not sure if you could see it. Yeah, it's called Full Stack Recruiter. As you can see, it's really big. So if you want to start with recruitment, you could also start by reading this book. Social Talent, it's also another company I would recommend. That's the company I got my certification in sourcing long time ago, so they must have updated their trainings, but they were very good back then, and it was nice to add on my CV, like I'm black belt in social media sourcing or something like that. It was my name. So social talent and Ian Tegze and just I don't know, YouTube channels. Just try to search because there are many information out there.
These are some great tips. Thank you so much for sharing them. And after our call, I will actually reach out to you and ask you to give me the links to all of the books and etc. that you have referred, so that I link it to the post when I share this video. Alex, for joining me today and sharing your inspirational story with us.
It's a pleasure, Mahima.
Bye and have a great day.